In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to use the ruler tool. It works in a similar way to the move tool, where we can select an object and then move it up or down. But we're just moving that cube on its own independently. But what if we wanted to move it though, but keeping this initial primitive on the left hand side as our initial starting point? So if we go up to the top and then we find that little 90-degree L ruler, and we'll find an edge, as you can see there. Then it will ask you to click on a solid mesh, so you click on your second form and you can then move your object to the right. Now you can see that our starting point gap there, the gap between these two forms, was 10. So now I'm moving it that way, the gap is now increasing. So now I have a gap of 20. I also have an arrow here, which means that I can move it downwards or up. So from the edge of my rectangle form on the left, that's 0, and now I'm going upwards from that edge. So I'll cancel that. You can place your ruler, you can see it snaps onto pretty much any surface or plane. So you can place it on the bottom corner there, and then from the floor plane, now we're going to go upwards. You can enter a specific dimension length here, 25, and you can see that it will go up to 25. The other reason why this tool is handy, so say for example I have a cylinder. I'll make this smaller, that I want it to place right in the center of this rectangle. But right now I know that that's not in the middle. But say I want it to this cylinder to be 15 millimeters from the edge. So there's no way I can do this unless I use the ruler tool. So what I'll do now is I actually place my ruler on the center of my cylinder, but this time I will click on my rectangular form as my starting point. You can see here that this rectangle is 80 by 10 by 100. But that doesn't really faze me. I just want to make sure that this is perfectly centered. So if I go to my top view here, if I know what half of 80 is, which is 40, I can then move this so it's 40. And I want that rectangle to be 15 from the edge. Now I know that that cylinder there, the center of the cylinder, is 40 by 15, where I can press enter. Now that's perfectly placed right in the middle. I'll do that again one more time. I can copy and paste that. Press enter. So if I get my ruler, find my center point, click on my form, go to my top view on my view cube. That is 25 from the edge at the minute. You can then move that to where you need it to be. So hopefully that helps. Have a go for yourself.